South Africa may be famous for its diamonds, but here they're digging for gold. These mines near Johannesburg get deeper every day, as a series of explosions blast away the rock to reveal the precious metal. Here, around 150 men descend every day into the deepest mine in the world, 1,300 meters below the surface. Explosions take place in between each shift, so the first job is always to clear out the rubble from yesterday's blast. It's grueling work down there, with temperatures around 35 degrees Celsius and humidity approaching 100%. To loosen the rock, they pound it with high-pressure water hoses. As they burrow deep into the earth, they cut timber joists to size and use them as makeshift columns to support the massive weight of the mine's ceiling. Once the site of yesterday's explosion is cleared, a specialist marks out the position for the new charges. Then the crew uses a powerful drill to create 200 holes in the rock face, which are each a meter deep. When the holes are dug, they attach the explosives to fuses and slide them into the holes ready for action. At the end of the miners' working day, it's time for them to evacuate the mine. And once they're safely above ground, the explosives are detonated. The next day, 9,000 tons of rubble is dropped onto a conveyor belt that carries it to the surface, and from there a train takes it to this processing plant. The rubble's offloaded onto another conveyor belt, and it heads into the plant where the gold will be extracted. Water is added, and then huge barrels grind up the mix. The resulting slag is pumped into these open tanks. Cyanide is added, which separates metals from the other materials. After it's rinsed with water, the sand that's left is shoveled into furnaces. The molten sand is poured into molds where it rapidly solidifies. These bars may look like pure gold, but they're not. They still contain silver and other metals. These will be extracted in the next step. The bars are melted at 1,064 degrees Celsius, and then they can add chlorine. A gas mask and goggles is an essential piece of safety equipment, as the chlorine gives off highly poisonous fumes. It causes the other metals to rise to the surface so they can be skimmed off the top. Now the molten liquid is almost pure gold, they pour it out into molds where it will set into bars. But before it cools and solidifies, they blast off any remaining impurities with a gas burner. Once set, the gold bullion is flipped out and cooled from over 1,000 degrees Celsius to room temperature in just a few seconds. Each gold bar weighs 12.5 kilograms and is worth more than £120,000. What was once rock, blasted out of a mine, has been brought to the surface and refined into one of the most precious metals in the world: solid gold.